unless you're watching this at a point in the future where it's not Christmas, then happy normal day! But at the time of this video, it is December 25th, it is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you guys, and Happy Holidays. Hopefully y'all got some banger-ass presents and some good vibes today. And as a gift to you guys, as a present from the heart to you, we are finally reacting to Bridge in the Rift Part 5, the finale.
Finally!
Yes, I know, finally, I know, I get it. Listen, I've been enjoying myself watching Sonic Prime and Edge Runners. Check those out, by the way. But we're finally here, so let's get on with it. Oh, you guys were mad offended in the last reaction that I did not know who Sting was. You know, I don't know who he is. I never listened to his music. I don't know about his band, The Police. You know, you guys were trying to educate me. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe I should do a reaction series reacting to Sting for the first time. Call it Gen Z guy or Zoomer reacts. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what Sting songs I should listen to first. But yeah, let's get on with the Bridge in the Rift video. Leave a like if you enjoy. Subscribe for more content. Twitch.tv/Kashar where we live stream, as well as our Discord channel where we chill, chat, and vibe. And all those links are in the pinned comment below. I will give you the world if you prove you can take it. See, who said that now? I'm getting worse and worse with my quotes as the episode goes on. I will give you the world? What, did Mel say that? No, not Mel. No, Mel's mom? Did Mel's mom say that? That sounds like a Medarda quote, you know, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyways. Oh, that's a sick, that's a sick, what's it called? Mural.
Doesn't matter if we win every award in the world, we will inevitably piss someone off who really loves.
That's the League community.
Is an Arcane, and they will want to murder us.
That's the League community in a nutshell. No offense.
But, you know, I'm still anxious, right? We're 2 to 3 weeks to the launch, so maybe I'm completely fooling myself and it's gonna flop.
No, it did not flop.
A look at that trailer for Riot Games' upcoming animated series.
Oh yeah, I never did watch the trailer for Arcane.
Christmas right now.
Yeah.
Holy!
Oh, is this everybody reacting to it? I never watched the trailer. I just dived right into the show.
If it's even like half as good as that trailer is,
Yo.
Oftentimes the question is like, how do you make something good? How do you know it's good?
I almost wish I was there for the hype when the trailer dropped.
If you don't know anything about League of Legends, would you still engage in this?
I sure did. I definitely did.
Hopefully we succeeded in the biggest thing, which was making League of Legends fans proud of their investment into the IP.
Jinx framed against this beautiful stained glass that was probably once like colorful and cheerful and happy, but now it's shattered and broken.
Yeah.
The fact that somebody can make an hour-long reaction video off of like the smallest teasers that we've made is impressive.
Did they? Oh, like they're analyzing. These are the guys who analyze the trailers.
Copying it, gun barrel here, gun barrel here, gun barrel.
Listen, I like reacting and I like analyzing things as I watch it, but I could never do an in-depth analysis video of like a 30-second teaser trailer. I just can't. Yeah, if you see how Jinx is arching her elbow and what's it called? An acute obtuse angle 90 degrees, we see the trauma of her side boob over here. Like I cannot overanalyze shit like that, but props to them.
Here, which is a technique that's stolen directly from 2D animation.
We dissected it like every frame.
Yeah.
It was spot on
dissecting
most of the time.
Her jaw unclenches as she opens.
You go that far into it?
I can't imagine how much of those are going to exist after we've released a whole season of Arcane, like what everybody's going to say and what it's going to
I love that mural up there. Oh, and the 3D billboard.
A story or a project that goes out, and if you don't like it, c'est la vie. It's like, no, it has to be good.
There's no room for failure.
The cares about so much that we care about so much. So it's, you know, it's not easy to make decisions when you have that in the back of your head.
That's so nerve-wracking because you guys know how the League community is. Like, you need to appease them. You can't fail. Oh, I love this scene of Jinx in the last episode. Like, their heart was probably pounding as they released this. We gave it our best shot, part 5. Like, there's no room for failure. There's no room for failure. Santa Monica. Jayce in the background.
Good. Next. I'm surprised what you can pull off when your life depends on it.
15 weeks to premiere. Final day of sound mix. Yeah, they're just finalizing
I have
everything.
never worked on animation before this project, which I actually always thought was a detriment, but I was recently told that that was actually something they were looking for. So I was like,
Fresh
oh.
blood. Fresh minds, yeah. Sometimes they look for people who are not in this industry to get a fresh
They put
outlook
so
on
much detail
things.
and so much thought into the animation. You really do want to match it. You know, like you want it to be just as detailed, just as nuanced, and sound as cool as it looks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the sound
So
effects.
Andy is the sound effects
explosions.
mixer.
Yeah.
So all the cool design, the weapons.
The sound is what I think really
That
connects
last
for a lot of
episode,
people.
man.
Like they may not realize it. Same thing with like music. Music is kind of like a universal language. There's something about that, you know, sonic thing that gets in your ear that really, I think, helps bring stuff to life. Like when I go see a scary movie, I cover my ears. man. I
Same,
don't
bro.
cover my
Guys,
eyes, right?
listen, I am a pussy, bro. I don't do horror films that way. I can't do scary movies or horror films. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I am a pussy. I will deadass do this in the theater, bro. Don't make me react to scary stuff. All right, here's your first and final warning. Oh, here comes Sting again. The Sting song.
What was that, 5?
Split the diff.
And then Silco's farewell.
The goal is clarity in the end. You know, it's supposed to be like not noticed in a way. You know, if it's noticed, maybe it's done, you know, it's done wrong because it's like scenes are believable when people believe that they're in them.
Sorry, my watch went off. Totally ruined
Yeah, I was
the
about to
sound
say,
bite.
what was that sound? That chime sound.
Shit.
It's ironic because sound
We should have
effects.
had shirts that said Sound Bros.
Arcane Sound Bros.
I'm with stupid.
Yeah. We make the noises.
Welcome.
It's so nice how everyone's just having a good time. Like everyone is stressed, but they're having a good time.
A giant empty room. This whole room for just Brad and I.
Thanks, COVID.
Yeah, this is still taking place in COVID times, like 2020,
just
right?
Developing the soundscapes and kind of getting some
Or
temp mixes
2021,
down.
I
This
don't
room
know.
Sort of perfect for that, and then we can go to the stage and kind of fine tune things. It's very identical to Brad's. Exactly the same, actually, except for I have some plants. I'm a big plant guy, but obviously everything would die in this room, so I had to find the best looking fake plants.
Aw.
Target's.
Are you guys plant people? Like some people go really overboard with their vegetation in their room, bro. They have like vines hanging down the ceilings and, you know, freaking succulents and all these different types of plants around their windowsills and on the floor and all these pots with dirt. Like no shame to y'all, but you know, plants are nice, but sometimes y'all overdo it. It's a whole damn forest in there looking like Summoner's Rift up in that bedroom, bro. But that's just
Got some great fake plants. These are motion picture MPSU
I'm more of an
awards.
LED guy.
These were for Blade Runner and
Resident Evil?
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil?
And hopefully there'll be a third one there when you come back and film this for season 2 or something.
Oh, I hope they do another docu-series for season 2. That would be fire.
Sound design, when you're working in animation, you're working completely from scratch for everything.
Yeah, from nothing. Yeah.
And a lot of times it's easy to just kind of do the bare minimum.
Look
of
at that
what's needed
art.
for the scene because that's just. Sort
I'm
of the-
sorry. I need to pause, bro. I love seeing the concept art. So we have the blimp up here, Jinx as usual, and then Jinx here. She got painted nails and are those the grenades she has? She's pulling the pins with the grenades with her teeth. Heimerdinger and Jayce. Is this the place where Caitlyn walks into right here? Yeah. And
But for this, from day one, it was let's create a really, really authentic sounding production track.
Brad and I's job ultimately is to work on the relationship between dialogue, music, and effects to help sell a believable story.
You have to make sure all the effects and music and dialogue goes together well.
Remember in our second episode, there was this council scene where Jayce has to kind of answer for his unsanctioned research. And that scene just did not work for me, and the animatics and everything. And I look at this script page and I was
It
like,
didn't
no,
work
these are
for
the right
you.
words. Like they're saying the right things. The animation looked great. I was like, what is the problem?
Something's missing. The dialogue was good, the animation was good, but something was missing?
The materials were far more dangerous than I was aware of.
Sounds like how it was recorded
my actions
in
were against Academy regulations.
You need an echo.
What I did endangered people. It was reckless.
Or something.
But to sell the sheer mass.
Reverb, yes, an echo.
Reverb.
It was revolutionary.
Yes.
Revolutionary how? All I see is a boy meddling with things he doesn't understand.
Mel, I want to meddle
Second,
with
there
you
was that,
someday.
Like, feeling of the words just expanding into this eerie space.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like every word just mattered so much more.
Yeah, he
And
was
that the
talking
first
into the
time
void, the echo.
That scene really worked for me.
Mm-hmm. I get that. Background.
Backgrounds.
Yeah.
You know, backgrounds are, you know, what world is this character in? What's happening around them? What could be happening around them?
This is welcome to, or what's it called? Something Day? And then, all the scenes.
The conversation with backgrounds.
Oh my god, I want to watch that back again. Oh my god, sorry, I'm sorry, but that was, hello? Why is it buffering? Hello? Did my internet just go down, bro? Yeah, so Progress Day episode, and I love every
conversation with backgrounds is sort of like our wallpaper.
Beautiful.
Kind of like lays the foundation, and sometimes it's a combination of stuff that you recorded in the field.
Seals?
We try to go out almost every, at least.
Were there
once a week
seals
or
in
on the
Arcane?
weekends.
I can't remember.
I'm constantly recording. My parents have this kind of 4x5. But when I pitched down the recordings I did, I got this. The engine had this kind of repetitive
pattern.
And I was like, that's basically the industrial zone.
Yeah, that's the
The
Undercity.
scene releases are
The
cool,
factories,
they're
the
compressed versus
Undercities.
pitched down.
Yo, they really went hard. Like, look at this dude. Like, whenever I think of sound design, I think of like what people just make with AI or in a program, you know? But these guys are actually on their knees with a whole hose and condensed air and like like look at all this. Look at this setup, bro. Recording seals going orf orf, like they were really out in the streets trying to get the best sound design, bro. Gear 7 Foley.
Foley is really that next layer, right? Creating this whole level of realism.
For animation, it's huge.
The Foley crew was our good buddies at One Step Up. Dan O'Connell,
One Step
John
Up?
Cucci, totally crushed it.
Each one of these tracks is, you know, somebody watching this scene and doing all the feat for that one character, going back doing the feat for that next character.
Footsteps, props, which is kind of like, this is a prop when you set it on the table and it has a sound. And then gear, which is like
every sound we heard in Arcane was somebody climbing and jumping and walking and rustling with their clothes and fixing their belt
Get a
buckle.
different feeling on each person. Brad and I come from a world of creating game assets and characters in game where Foley is
Ekko,
huge
Jinx,
games. So
Viktor.
you know, our viewpoint on Foley is like, we need it and play it loud.
The reverb on those footsteps, man. Heimerdinger, right?
You know, Dan and John and what they
And
did
then
is
the
like,
squishy sound with the
their
food.
stuff is always 90% there and it fits in and it's great. But sometimes you need to embellish it.
Oh, and then the
Foley
running
on its
scene
own, it
with
didn't
Viktor.
do what you needed to do, but like just the sound effects by itself. Put together.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh, like you don't fully hear the sound design because you hear
There was a
music
lot
and
of
dialogue
organic
with it, but hearing it alone is great.
Recordings and thought that went into sounds that came from the natural world.
Like, look at that! I feel like most video games and movies just
Kinda
make
pick
sound
up
design from AI
everything that
stuff and
sounds
digital
cool.
sounds.
Just keep it.
But these guys are actually...
The elk are just gonna start running into the building.
Hey, yeah, dude, calling
through the walls. But I took that and sampled it out.
Holy. Yo, I was never a fan of ASMR. Like, to be honest, I don't really get ASMR, how people like do stuff into their mic and you feel tingles. I never really experienced that, I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like this is the closest I'll get to experiencing ASMR. How he's crumpling stuff is the closest I'll enjoy it. Yeah,
50 cal bullet.
50 cal bullet. Kate's
How about
bullet,
castanets?
probably. Boom!
Got a lot of
Oh,
wood.
explode!
For me, the biggest thing was the magic, like the hex core. And
Yeah, the hex
this is
core
like the
made some
beginning of the
crazy
origin of the magic of
sounds.
League of Legends, like creating something that tonally sounded new and was the beginning, and it had to progress through the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I took some time and recorded some wine glasses. So this is pitched up and then thrown through a tremolator.
The hex core had some crazy
and then
sound
it's also
design.
thrown through a Doppler.
A Doppler? I don't know what that is.
And then Brad messing with a bunch of different synthesizers and like a chimey tonal thing with a choir.
You hear the energy
And
of the
both
hex
sounds
core.
intertwined into it.
Like, the hex core has a sound where it sounds pure, but at the same time, it sounds unstable, but it sounds powerful. It's like, it has that powerful, unstable, you know, mysterious sound. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it sounds... Like, I've never heard a sound that sounds so light, but so heavy at the same time. It's such a light, heavy,
like Shimmer, like the whole Shimmer
powerful
thing.
sound.
The biggest player in the Shimmer is actually, that's your voice.
The Shimmer.
Would that be hilarious if that's just how we talk?
Elliot! So just
sound like a
recording
a T-Rex.
Just kind of gave us this like weird palette of stuff to play with. You know, running it through an impulse response. It's taking that and then adding like a liquid kind of bubbly component to it, but.
And then, oh my gosh. And then the sound of Shimmer just sounds like the complete opposite of the hex core. The hex core sounds pure and powerful and, like, you know what I'm saying? Strong. But then Shimmer, it just sounds dark and twisted and, oh, terrifying. A different type of twisted dark power.
The one thing about Brad and I is we work together well. Like, you create building blocks, as Riot likes to call it. Taking those building blocks and building on top of that and building more and more on top of that and going 6 or 7 steps beyond your first step, all of a sudden you've got something really cool.
And then putting on your sound editor cap. It's like taking all that cool stuff that you made, putting it up against picture and making really hard decisions about what to keep, what to get rid of.
Yeah.
You still missing stuff on those swords hits? Those sword swipes?
Carving through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the Vi and Savika fight. This must have been crazy with sound design.
3:30.
We have half an hour.
They have half an hour left of the episode, or half an hour.
That was the initial design, which you kind of lose because it just sits in the register of the music.
Any sound designer can create amazing sounds.
But if the music overpowers
create
it,
clarity and to tell the story that the director is trying to put together, you have to be able to pivot a lot.
I thought he was saying like,
So, like these are kind of fireworks are recorded. Getting that sizzle on stuff. Nice little trick that I do is this. This is basically just a volume graph. But what I like to do sometimes, instead of tremulating the sound, I'll draw it in like this, which I do a lot on creature vocals and stuff. It basically gives you this. You see how it kind of cuts through a little bit?
yeah, it's like, it sounds like Kylo Ren's lightsaber, bro.
It just blows me away. Like, they're like, hey, we need a sound for Savika's plasma blade, you know? He's like, hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Whoa, why are you looking so scary at silhouettes?
Right now, I am at my parents' house in the north of Germany.
Of Germany? He's German?
Me thinking of the Arcane story.
Wow. As a baby, he was
There were
just...
definitely moments of being pretty overwhelmed for sure. I mean,
he was a
speaking for
prodigy
myself,
as a baby.
I'm the kind of person, I work actually well under stress.
I wish
except
that was
for
me.
when you have so many stressful things that you feel like you lose oversight, if that makes sense.
I feel
that.
that.
Animation over there, music over there, voice talent.
There's so many things all around you to...
I think what would be nice on, profits have been plummeting to kind of have like those pop.
And you don't know if the scripts for less episodes are working, and the planning for season 2, and there definitely are those moments where you just feels like...
I mentioned this in like another Bridge in the Rift episode. It must be so hard to work on season 1, make it to perfection, while also working on season 2 a little bit, because they were working on season 2 as well. How do you work on season 2 when you haven't even perfected season 1? That's crazy.
It just is too much.
It is too much.
I think that's why the burnout rate for showrunners is like 100% in general.
Yeah. Crazy. I could not, bro. I could not do so many tasks at once.
Knowing that the show is going out in November, really, I think it won't be real to me until it actually goes out into the world. And right now, the thing that keeps me up at night is trying to make sure that the next season doesn't disappoint.
Oh, I hope it
There's
doesn't.
some other option, right? It's like die or, like accept some things being imperfect, or something like that. That's kind of like the other path, right? That would be the way that they could go back to humanity.
I think we need to find a big structure. We feel we can simplify it.
What are they talking about?
I guess with this trip to...
Die or go... Are they talking about a plot in season 1? Either die or go... Sorry, I'm over... Or is this season 2? What are they thinking about? Or what are they planning?
Lock down the final episodes of season 2. The end that I won't talk about...
They're talking about season 2!
Is one that is complex.
What else do you want to remove?
You can remove also the...
There's one thing about the ending that is new. We're like, oh, that's sort of the same beat we had in 206. Okay, that was sort of the thing we were hinging this whole episode
They're
around,
talking about season
and now
2!
It's not there anymore, so let's just redo the whole thing.
206 as in
This
season
part,
2,
I think,
episode
is just
6?
a particularly hard part of stories. Getting from your middle to the, okay, on track, final run on the Death Star, that kind of location.
It's so hard to wipe the slate clean on something.
I want to go on those little Paris boats
I think I just need
down
to
the
step
riverside.
Back. I need to like try and figure this episode out without thinking about all the things that we've talked about.
I know. But we also don't want the baby to go out, Alex. We don't want to murder this baby with our bathwater.
What are they talking about?
Is that suggesting that we are filling it with more bathwater right now?
A lot of bathwater.
We're not dumping out the bathwater, we're adding bathwater.
I'm lost on the analogy they're trying to make, bro. They don't want to drown their Arcane baby? 1 week to final delivery.
Exact location of the problem, because when you say this is a little blurry or there is a bug here,
oh, I love his
it's
accent.
difficult to just spot the right place and the right frame.
It's so hard to, because he's going frame by frame. Like one frame could have a bug in it, or it could be too blurry. So you need to find that one frame and fix it. Or maybe it's even 2 frames. Like you have to find, damn, because you're keyframing.
The shard behind the glass, but the glass is transparent, so we have to see it. So
Yeah, right here. Right here, you're supposed to see the shard, right? Because right now, it's nothing. I see what he's saying. Wow! They have such attention to detail. Also, the Sting song. Yeah, you guys were angry that I did not know who Sting was. I will make some Sting reactions, I promise. Let me know what to react to with Sting. I'll make Sting reactions, don't worry. What could have been? Because I did not know who this man was. They saw a bug? There's a bug in that frame that they saw. Yeah, they have to go frame by frame to find it. Final director review.
And Arnaud and Pascal, I really, really, really trust them. Their heart's in the right place. You know, like you just know that they're always gonna err on the side of quality.
Yeah.
And passion.
You're not gonna rush out a product. Quality and passion over anything. The arm.
Peut toujours apporter quelque chose de plus. Et c'est ça qui est des fois un petit
It's
peu
frustrating
frustrant
for
pour nous
us
parce qu'on est
because
assez
we're somewhat
perfectionniste,
perfectionist. Oh, I understand that.
On lâche.
Yeah, just let it go. Yeah, perfectionist. It's hard being a perfectionist. I definitely relate to that. What could have
The
been?
last shot of the last episode.
You locked the picture.
It's not so, totally lock.
It's never lock. Until it's on Netflix.
Until it's aired on Netflix. Yeah, this is the final viewing to see if everything is good.
Kind of wrapping up last minute tweaky.
Notes all make sense?
Yeah.
People always say, oh, when you work on something, you leave a piece of yourself.
In
this
that
case,
work.
It's just like, it definitely took a chunk out of me.
It took a lot out of you, man. Christian, oh,
I think
props
the
to
best
him.
thing that I could somehow do and hopefully add some value is make stuff where we ask relevant questions and where we can show people different perspectives.
They just replaying the Sting song over and over again, huh?
Can you ever forgive a monster? How far are you willing to go for your sibling?
Until you have to let her go.
You just can't go for your sibling, and you just have to say, sorry, this is where I have to leave you.
You're too far gone. Is Jinx too far gone? How far will you go to save your sister?
I don't know what you just took out. If there's anything that we can achieve with Arcane past just the sheer entertainment, if there's just some good questions to ask for all of us and find our own answers, man, that's, I think, the best thing Arcane could do.
Mel's mom. I want to know about Mel's mom more. I want to know about the Medardas more. Yo, they are just spamming us with this thing. I know it's the last episode. I know it's the last episode. That's why we keep on hearing it. But you guys said this Sting song is your favorite, which I think it's up there, but it's definitely not my favorite. Because every time I hear this, I want to cry. Like, you guys just love being hurt. That's why it's your favorite song. Oh, this damn song, bro. This damn scene. What could have been? Like, y'all just like feeling pain. Y'all just love feeling pain. Why do I want to cry again?
Now we're done.
Now we're done. We're done. Let's go. That silence, bro. That long silence. Like, holy crap. That pause, bro. Like, everybody in this room, this is like the culmination of all their work for the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years. This final scene, bro. All of their work is coming to an end. You can feel the tension in this room. Hoping that Christian will say we're good and we're done. Is it good? Are we done, Christian?
Now we're done.
And yeah, like, it's like a celebration. Are we in Egypt?
It's going to be the first media product in the history of the world to launch
No one
everywhere,
will understand that.
including China, at the same time. And we got Netflix and Amazon to actually partner because we're live streaming it on Twitch and enabling our players to restream it. Like,
it was on
crazy
Twitch?
shit
It was
people only
live
do
streamed
at
on
Riot
Twitch by
ever,
people?
that no one's ever done before.
Look at that whole dome. So this was a huge premiere for real.
It is such a pleasure to welcome LT and Christian Linke to the premiere stage. How many things have you spent 6 years on one project
6
for?
years?
One single thing have you spent 6 years for before?
Nothing.
Marriage? There you go.
Man.
I mean, it's you know, it's been pretty crazy to realize that the day's finally come. You know, we've been working on this for a long time, and it's finally here.
It must feel so good.
Didn't expect anything on this caliber for the release of it, so it's very cool.
It's just, I think, really important to us that we create something that our audience can be proud of.
Man, I wish I was like aware of Arcane for the Arcane hype. What the hell? What is that? Are those like?
The suit jacket. Okay, I'm not putting on trousers though. That's where I draw the line. If I was somebody who.
Oh, people are streaming from their home, but their face is on these. What the hell? I've never seen these in my life. What year are we in? Are we in the future? What technology? What? Yeah, those robots.
As the robot, I have no problems with putting somebody into a vaguely uncomfortable situation. That is, they have to talk to an iPad that is on a stick.
That is
I am
crazy.
100% interrupting something here, haven't I? I'm somebody on YouTube. Wait, you actually know who the fuck I am?
I don't know who he is. Probably some league guy.
I'm a huge fan of your stuff. I watch all your videos.
I'm a huge fan of your stuff, believe it or not.
I mean, the dream and the hope was always that League was the start of so much more. But, you know...
Yeah, I don't know any of these people. They're probably League content creators, so...
I'm lucky. I've had a long association with Riot because I played Braum in League of
Bro,
Legends.
this sounds like Vander. Am I tripping? Is this Vander's voice actor? Also, he played Braum? Who the fuck is Braum?
We hope to deliver.
I'm lucky. I've had a long association with Riot because I played Braum.
Oh,
in League
he's
of
a
Legends.
champion.
Wait, you're Braum?
I'm Braum.
Oh my god.
How is the strongest muscle?
Yeah, I don't know who Braum is. Sorry. All the League people are geeking out right now.
It's like the anticipation of the fans. It's just you can feel it. It's like tangible. Even on the internet, you can just feel it.
My agent sent me out for it, and I was
Yo,
like,
his
oh,
hair
this is
with
cool,
the hearts.
You know, a black kid.
Is that
he's a
Ekko? It's
scientist, he's
Ekko.
super sick, you know. And then when I got in, I was like, oh, this is a lot bigger than I thought.
It is. Black kid scientist. Man. Who?
I'm sure you've been to a lot of.
Are one of
premieres.
these girls the Jinx
This is much different, right,
Jinx
than
actor,
most?
actress?
It's a lot cooler
Vi.
than most, I gotta say.
This is Vi?
This is the.
Wait! That's Vi? Hailee Steinfeld is Vi? What? I didn't know that. I know her. Just recently, I watched her in. Oh, what did I watch her in recently? I mean, there's Hawkeye. She was in this one movie where she was a little younger as well. I did not know that was the voice of Vi. I did not hear her voice, and that's crazy. Oh, she's such a baddie.
The production value of this
She was actually like my celebrity crush for a while, bro.
is like so incredible.
Wow.
Well, how do you approach this challenge?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the universal themes of hating
Oh, and
someone
this
you
is
love,
Jinx.
loving someone you hate is just very relatable.
Doing something like this, you never really know sort of what the end result is going to look like, but the team behind this is absolutely unbelievable. And from day one, I knew that I wanted to be involved.
Look at this team.
I just can't wait to see what the players and what fans think of the show. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
All right, so let me guess who everyone is. So this is definitely Mel over here. Does she have a baby bump? Is she pregnant, or am I just being weird? Sorry, I don't know why it looks like a baby bump from this angle. But Mel, Vander, Jayce maybe, Jinx, Vi. Oh, who are you? Maybe I don't know who you are, but these are just the the showrunners and all that. No, this is probably Silco right here. But who are you? Who am I missing? I don't know.
I just can't wait to see what the players and what fans think of the show. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I have to say, I've never been as proud of a job. Finally, now actually it's out, and anyone tonight across the world can turn on Netflix and watch it.
Yeah.
That makes me really happy.
Viktor. Aw, Viktor as a person IRL looks
I'm gonna
nice.
be too afraid to really see what the reactions are. I think I'm just gonna watch it, and then I'm just not gonna look online.
Just avoid the reviews. Yeah, just avoid it.
6 years into this, the idea of having just someone go,
This sucks.
This is like, I think it would just be brutal.
It would be
All I
brutal.
can
This shit sucks.
Safely assume is that the League audience is gonna be unmerciful. Whichever way. Yeah.
He's more scared of the League community than
They will
anybody
probably
else.
Send me baskets of food. If they hate it, they will send me baskets of shit.
They're seeing the first episode. I wish I knew of Arcane when it first came out. You know, I wish I was here for the hype of the beginning, you know? But hopefully I'll be there for season 2 of at the beginning of the hype, you know? Because what the hell was I doing in 2021 of October, November when this came out? What the hell was I doing? I don't know. Not thinking about League. And look at all the effects. They're in a dome and it's like 3D effects on the... Oh my gosh, that must be an insane experience. Way better than watching on a monitor. Like you see the background all across the dome in the sky, on the walls. It gets darker and lighter and...
When Christian sent me the first cut of the last 5 minutes of episode 3, I bawled. I like straight, like ugly cried. It was just... Sorry, I didn't think about it.
Episode 3 was... Oh, I would have bawled if I was there. Because they only watched 3 episodes, right? Imagine going to that premiere and then episode 3, how it ended. That's how it ended. And that was that major cliffhanger. They didn't have episode 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, oh my gosh, I would have broke down.
She is not my sister anymore.
Oh my gosh.
So many people work so hard trying to do justice to people's expectations, and they're doing it because of this love, you know, and sense of responsibility to not let players down. Just makes us incredibly proud to see, you know, the reactions and see those things actually happening.
We'll show them.
We'll show them all.
We will show them all.
God.
I'm just super proud of the team. I'm super happy for Christian. And then all the people that helped make it happen, like hundreds of people worked on it to bring it together. Not to mention the thousands of writers that built the IP.
I'm not gonna
that
cry.
we were then able to translate into this. So the feeling that we really wanted people to have is that we handled that IP with care and love.
You sure did. You sure did.
I'm so happy with it, bro. How do you feel?
How do you feel? No answer. How do you feel?
So, I'm going on the assumption that everyone hates the show and we're canceled, and this is the last night of joy we're gonna have in our lives.
Oh, they even got cosplays around here. They're cosplaying. They do not want to see what Twitter has to say about their show.
Act 1 review. Netflix. Dude, so proud of you, man.
It's good reviews. PC Gamer and I bet IGN hopped on that and everything.
My expectations were like, it's gonna be good. But after the finale, what a fool I was.
To me?
It was so brilliant.
Today we're taking a look at the new Netflix show Arcane.
Is this Moist Critical?
And I wanted to
Yeah.
start by saying it slaps.
Bro, if only I made my reaction videos when this came out, I would have been in this documentary. I would have been, bro, imagine I was in the Prisoner Rift documentary. Damn it, I should have made my reactions a year ago. Maybe I'll be in the documentary series for season 2.
Oh wow, that's lit.
Yeah, the flare scene was so good. I bet all the showrunners are so relieved. Yeah, he's crying.
Oh, I'm so overwhelmed. Mainly gratitude.
Yeah. Your
I'm
life's
so proud
work
of what this team, like,
for
the
6
excellence
years.
So exceeded my expectations, and I know very well how ridiculous this climb was.
I literally said to him, I remember I said to him, if it goes down, we'll go down with the ship. I literally said, you can have my job.
Oh, is he crying? Aw, he's really emotional. I would be too. Your life's work for 6 years. You're so on edge. Will it fail? Will it go in the dumpster? Will it get canceled? Will I get fired? You know, it's all resting on this moment. All the stressful late nights and just I don't even blame him, bro. Look at him. I don't even blame him.
Merci à Christian pour
thank you, Christian, for trusting us.
You know, the trust of Christian in Fortiche at the very beginning of Fortiche. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, everybody. Et maintenant que la soirée commence.
Let the party begin. Come on. Oh man. Guys, for season 2, I'm gonna be at the live season 2 premiere, dancing and shit and watching it. Get me there, guys. What created the strength and quality of Arcane was everyone was very passionate, always really motivated. Yeah. There was an idea to outdo yourself, to not stick with what you achieved and to take risks. Paid off.
I was at dinner recently with the directors of Fortiche, and they said they're very happy right now because when they got into this industry, they really wanted to create something to be history of the animation world. And they were smiling and they were saying, it's such a relief that after 6 years now, they feel like they know they worked on something that is part of animation history. Doesn't matter if the project is like a wild success or it's doing fine or you know,
it's history.
Worse than that.
It's history.
If anything, we've crafted something that pushes the animation world forward by a significant margin.
You guys created a beautiful masterpiece. Look at everybody.
Nice getting above it all, huh?
The fact that we can spend 5 hours in just Piltover and Zon, and then do it again in a second season before we start to zoom out of this one little corner of the world and this handful of characters.
Hey, yo, is the world this big? Wait a minute. Okay, what are all these places? Okay, Piltover and Zon, and then we know the Medarda place. I forget what it's called. Where's the Medarda's place? I don't know. Noxus, Demacia, Fraljord, Iona, Shadow Isles, Targan. Oh, this world is so much bigger than just this tiny little space over here. Whoa. Damn.
Just the possibility space is so wild.
You have a whole
Alex
world.
Made a comment to me last night. He's like, I could see myself telling stories in this universe for the next 30 years.
The universe can always be
miracle
expanded
that
upon.
This TV show got made, and it's a smaller miracle that so many god tier artists came together to work on one project. And
you can tell he's had a few drinks.
Can't not be proud of what they did. So, yeah.
The other blessing and a curse for me and Alex is like we're never satisfied and we always want it to be better.
Perfectionists.
So no matter how much you think you might know about what's coming in season 2, there's always going to be tons of new stuff to discover. I think people are going to be really excited about what they find.
I can't wait for season 2.
The reason why I joined Riot is because I liked playing the game. I loved it.
You started as
I
a
think
customer
when Alex
support
and I
person.
We're starting to talk about making something like Arcane. We just thought that this should exist because we want to watch
Yo,
it.
Vi is
We love
buff in
these
the game.
characters. We love these worlds. I think maybe my favorite thing above all of Arcane is that I am very confident in saying that there's many people who work on Arcane right now that feel like they're working on the most important thing of their lives, like their careers. I feel like people feel like they're challenged, they're working on something that's gonna matter, they're gonna look back to and say, yes, like that's a proud moment of my life and I'm happy I worked on it. And that to me is probably the most important thing.
Oh my gosh. You did it, Christian. He did it. Like, they did it, man. 6 years of trial and error and failures and setbacks and people not believing in you. Late nights of being on your knees trying to find the right sound for footsteps and all this other bullshit. And it's so many scenes of trying to get the right frames right, the keyframes, and I'm not gonna lie, I almost teared up there at the end, but I refuse to cry for anything Arcane related ever again. I refuse. It won't get me a second time. But I just don't know what to say. Like, anything that I say, it won't come out right. Like, it's the same thing as episode like 9, like how I feel in my heart with what I just watched. I can't form it into vocal words and it just won't come out right. It won't do it justice. Just Arcane has had a profound impact on me, you know? Like, I just love Arcane and the world of Arcane. League, not so much. Like, the other day I tried to watch some League content, some League live streams, and try to understand the game more, and I did not enjoy that at all. I actually tried again, embarrassingly enough, and I just couldn't. And then I rewatched clips of Arcane, and I fell in love with Arcane again. I love Arcane, but I just don't like League. But that definitely did not stop the creators from making a masterpiece for people who enjoy League and for people who don't enjoy League. And Christian sacrificed so much of himself. He lost a chunk of himself to make this a masterpiece. And not just Christian, but everybody on board. Like, and God, it must, just how nerve-wracking it is when they don't want 6 years of their work to go to waste. At the premiere, they thought everyone would like not like it, or the League community would trash it, and oh God, I don't know what to say. I can't get words out properly. But to sum it up, Bridging the Rift, this 5-part documentary series, I'm so glad I watched this. It feels like I have closure. This has brought me closure. It brought closure to season 1, and I feel better, and I just feel good, and it makes me even more excited for season 2. I don't know if there's a release date for it yet, but God, I am so excited for season. I'm gonna be the first ones to react to that shit. I'm gonna be at the premiere sipping my wine in that big dome with the effects. That was sick as hell. Oh my gosh, I'm just rambling, guys. I'm sorry. Again, I don't know how many of you guys actually watch up to this point. I'm just rambling, but wow, what a great episode. Thank you guys so much for, like, if you guys watched episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this 5-part docu-series, you guys are crazy. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm going to react to a lot of League music videos and League animation still, so stay tuned for that. And we will do the Sting reactions if you guys want. Me reacting to Sting songs, since you guys think it's a thing that I must know. And yeah, we're doing Sonic Prime as well as Edge Runners and Gravity Falls, so, you know, support that as well. But yeah, I'm out, guys. Sorry for the abrupt end. I just feel like sitting in silence and reflecting on what I've watched so far. I need to just contemplate this masterpiece. I really hope Arcane Season 2 is just as good as Season 1. I can't wait. I can't wait. Chase your dreams, guys. Just, no matter how the odds feel against you, Christian is the best example. Keep on chasing after your dreams and your goals. This has motivated me so much to continue what I love doing, you know? Just don't give up. You got this. You're the main protagonist of your own story. And this Bridging the Rift series really inspired me to believe that even more.